Most people assume muscles create strength, but what if I told you strength actually begins in the brain? Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Yende. Today we'll clear up one of the biggest misconceptions in fitness, longevity, and human performance: muscle. Not bodybuilding, not gym culture, not six-pack abs. I mean the science of how your brain, nervous system, and muscles work together to determine how strong, mobile, and resilient you are across your life. Here's the simple truth. Muscle is not the master. Muscle is the servant. The nervous system is the master. Once you get that, a lot about strength training starts to make sense. Many people think exercise exists only to build bigger muscles. But muscles do far more than make us look athletic. They let us stand, walk, breathe, hold posture, protect bones, regulate blood sugar, boost metabolism, and, critically, preserve independence as we age. One of the best predictors of healthy aging isn't how much you bench press. It's your ability to get up from the floor, keep your balance, generate force, and move efficiently. That's why muscle is one of the most important longevity organs in your body. This is where neuroscience matters. Every movement begins in the brain. When you decide to lift, stand, or take a step, motor neurons send signals to muscles. The muscle doesn't decide. The brain does. The muscle simply responds. That's also why two people with similar muscle size can have very different strength levels. One may simply be better at recruiting muscle fibers. They aren't necessarily bigger, they're neurologically more efficient. This brings us to the Henneman's size principle. Your body recruits muscle fibers in stages. Small motor units first, larger units as the demand increases. In short, as a task gets harder, your nervous system calls on more fibers. So strength isn't only about muscle size, it's about recruitment, coordination, and neural efficiency. Now for a common myth. You must lift extremely heavy to build muscle. Modern research says otherwise. Muscle growth happens across a wide range of loads. What matters is not just the weight, but whether the muscle experiences enough tension, stress, and recruitment. A lighter weight done with sufficient effort can still stimulate growth. That's great news for many people over 40, 50, or 60. Longevity training doesn't mean constantly maxing out. It means progressive, intelligent challenge. Let's talk about the burn. People either fear it or chase it. And for years, lactic acid got the blame. The truth is more nuanced. The burn is linked to lactate and metabolic stress. But lactate isn't just waste. It's fuel, a signaling molecule, and it may even help brain function. Brief periods of intense effort that raise lactate can send beneficial signals to the heart, liver, and brain. This is part of why exercise is such a powerful medical intervention. It improves whole systems, not just muscles. Recovery matters. Improvement doesn't happen during the workout, it happens afterward. Muscle growth, strength gains, and neural adaptations occur in recovery. That's why sleep, nutrition, and stress management are part of training, not optional extras. Recovery is not weakness, it's where the work gets done. On nutrition, protein is a key signal for muscle repair, especially the amino acid leucine, which triggers muscle protein synthesis. Paired with resistance training, adequate protein supplies the raw materials for growth and repair. A few evidence-backed supplements can help too: creatine, vitamin D, omega-3s, magnesium, and electrolytes. They aren't magic, but they support neuromuscular function, recovery, and performance when combined with smart training. But above all, this is about perspective. Don't build muscle for summer, build it for life. After adulthood, we naturally lose muscle and strength each decade unless we challenge the system. Resistance training won't stop aging, but it's one of our most powerful tools to slow functional decline, preserve independence, support metabolic health, help cognition, and improve quality of life. The future of longevity may not rest on a miracle drug. It may depend on preserving the connection between your brain and your muscles. Movement isn't just exercise. Movement is biology. Movement is medicine. Movement is one of the clearest expressions of human vitality. I'm Dr. Yende. This is OXYZEN Health Intelligence. Remember, don't just train your muscles, train your nervous system. Strength begins in the brain. Thank you for listening. Question of the day. What is your primary goal right now? Build strength, improve endurance, boost brain health, improve longevity, increase energy. Let me know in the comments below.